Hello and welcome to a different type of video. Gonna really touch on a topic that has been on my mind for just the last half of the day here, and I'm gonna talk about the effect of the virus and people staying indoors a lot of the time. I've experienced it myself, just getting restless and a little anxious and snippy, you know. Um, what I've noticed out in public today was like me and a family member went to a restaurant to eat and sat down at the table the hostess uh, brought us to. Waited for 10 minutes. The place wasn't that busy. There were 3 or 4 waitresses in the restaurant. Not any of them came to the table. It's like they just didn't care that we were there. Um, I don't get it. So we waited 10 minutes, then decided to leave. Told the hostess, hey, nobody came to serve us or wait on us, rather. She didn't even acknowledge us, so I made sure that she knew that she didn't care about the situation and walked out of the restaurant. I mean, just the lack of care these days in any service industry, like the food industry. I've noticed this at stores too. When you're trying to get an employee's attention, they just totally ignore you, even if you're being kind and courteous, which I always am with people. I mean, I have had my moments, but if I need help, of course I'm going to be nice about it, because why be rude to someone that has to deal with a lot already? I've seen so many some things go wrong at retail stores, not much, but when I heard stories, and stories of people that work in the food industry. But going back to what happened earlier today, so we walk over to another restaurant and go inside. This is like a cafe type, or I'm sorry, yeah, cafeteria type setting where you go through a line, get your food in that style, just get the little scooper and scoop up the food you want. It's not necessarily a buffet, but so we're standing there waiting for the guy to cut our meat, and it takes him a while to get prepared. He's obviously not happy. I can tell by the look on his face, looking at the way he's looking at customers. He's a tad bit snippy. Um, and he's looking at us like he's mad. It's obviously something is wrong. Um, you can just see it in his. We could just see it in his eyes. And he looked at one customer wrong, and the guy said to him, "Hey, why you look at me like that? I didn't say anything to you, anything rude to you." Turns out the customer was the one in a bad mood. Something else happened, some little altercation with one of my family members, which is odd because this family member does not cause any trouble in public at all. So, based on all this that happened today, just lets me know that the virus is really causing a lot of mayhem, and not only in the food industry or retail industry, but in the airline industry. There's different incidents that have popped up over ever since it started. People are assaulting other people for various reasons. People not wearing masks. People asking people to move in a movie theater or quiet down. Road rage. It's like the fabric of society is falling apart. It is saddening, maddening, and distressing. Yeah, I feel sorry for all the people in these service industries, um, like the restaurant industry. I mean, sorry, food, uh, delivery drivers of all sorts, people in the airline industry, any industry where you're serving the public. I feel sorry for these people. Even before the pandemic started, I mean, they got to deal with so much BS and crap on a daily basis. People getting mad at them for no reason at all. Maybe the customer made a mistake on an order or whatnot, and they blame it on that person behind the counter or at that toll booth or something. That's why I decided, I made the decision years ago to never work in those industries. I work behind the scenes, um, in those type of industries in a way. Uh, it's a different industry altogether, but it is serving people. I mean, no matter what job you do, you are serving the public, um, in a way. I mean, you may not be dealing with them directly, but so hopefully this vaccine gets distributed. I'm gonna get it. Not sure when. Gonna have probably get on just to get on a long waiting list. Um, it's just incredible too that what happened during that Arctic blast. I'll make a different video about that. So yeah, hopefully the vaccine gets passed around and things kind of, people need to mellow the hell out. I mean, they're taking things to extremes, taking certain little tiny things way too damn seriously. It gets old seeing this too, so I don't watch the news often. Um, just sit here and collect things and use them: CDs, movies, video games, vinyl records, the retro video game stuff I love. You guys know that, those of you that have watched me over the years. And subscribe. I typically don't do talking videos like this, but I wanted to get this off my mind uh, before I go to sleep. So, yeah. All right, well, thank you for stopping by. And if you like my content, I will actually do more videos like this in the future, every now and then. So, again, thank you for watching and subscribing.